Hello and welcome to the penultimate installment in the Trans for Doctors series. By now you've learned what is trans, you've learned how to talk to them, you've learned to support them, how to help, and now we're going to talk about interesting things that I've just noticed and also our debates within the wider community and the world really. Many trans people are what we call neurodiverse, or in other words, people with autism, ADHD and other various differences. I'm one of them. I've been diagnosed with both disorders in the past. That has led to some to speculate that this is the reason why we're trans, that we have ADHD, we've got autism, we just are so confused as people, we can't decide on who we are. Likewise, people from traumatic backgrounds also get told that they cannot be trans and it must be down to their trauma, especially people with like borderline personality disorder, which is seen as part of the disorder in terms of questioning self-identity and perceived self-destructiveness. What if the trans phase is all a psychosis? I think that is completely absurd. Here's why. One of the reasons why this is perpetrated, other than people who simply don't want us to exist and want to control us, is that people from complex backgrounds naturally gain a lot of suspicion with medical professionals, and they're treated as people who can't make sensible decisions. This patronising and the condescending approaches a lot of doctors take, and it leads to people suffering more and more without reason really. By removing options from people, choices from people, and you force them to take a specific path, you're removing the humanity from those people for the sake of what? Fixing them. There's no such thing. You cannot fix them into being compliant into society without their consent. If they don't want it, they don't want it. That's fine. So it's really important that when you deal with people with complex mental health issues like myself, it's really important they treat them with just respect, like any other. It's extremely easy to feel like you're doing the right thing, only to be harming the individual, only to be not listening to them, and so forth. This can lead in extremes, that there is a abuse of medical credentials in some medical professionals, and this is really heavily underreported because of that whole power dynamic. Trans people do not want to report this as they already have so many things going on, and it's terrifying to go up against the bureaucracy, but it does exist. I've been there myself, I've tried to report things, but it doesn't matter if the organisation's not interested. Simple as that. Let it be clear, people with ADHD and autism suffer many great challenges in society, but they also have incredible strengths. They are inherently people with just different sets of weaknesses and also different strengths. That's it. These skills are not inherently good or bad, really. However, because of the nature of diagnosis, you go into a doctor's room, you go into a clinical environment, you see psychiatrists, and when you go to a doctor, you're hardly expecting it to come out of anything good, are you? You're not going to a doctor's office to be told he's smart. So we perceive as autism and ADHD being bad things. That's just the way it is, unfortunately, right now. Note that many of these individuals are traumatised, or maybe going through traumatising situations right now. Well, you just show them extreme respect, and you just treat them like a human being, and you help them. Holistic care is key. Please note, as a GP, you'll probably already know this, but a lot of medical professionals, including in the mental health field, either do not know or do not care. That is the reality a lot of us face. Well done for getting this far. Thank you for sticking to the series, and there's just one more video, and you can go back to saving lives in your practices or whatever you doctors do.